I'm Aaron. I've been playing music since I was 3, I guess. My mom says, like, as a really young kid, like, she's got pictures of me with the pots, and playing drums on the pots. And they say that I began to play drums in church at 10. No, 7. When I was 14, I was in a church service. And it was like a revival service at our church, and it was one of those situations where, like, it was the end of the service, so everybody is standing up, and kind of like, everyone have a good week, or a good day. It was the last night of the revival, and the guy was like, have an awesome life, whatever. He's leaving, and I'm trying to remember his name right now. Keith Whitley was his name. So I'm 14, and 14-year-olds are 14-year-olds, so like at the end of the service. Granted, remember, he's done. And he's like, you, come here. He points at me and he's like, come here right now. And I'm like, oh no. Like, so my mind obviously doesn't go to like, he might have something cool to say to me, or my mind goes to like, oh no, what did I do? And now the whole church body is gonna expose me for what I've done. And that's just all I could think about was like, what am I gonna do? Anyways, he calls me up there and he puts me into, I can remember it, I'm standing, with him like face to face. And he's like, I see God all over you when you play drums. I had played drums previously in the service, and he's like, I want to pray for you to have the same anointing that I have, and you're going to travel the world and play drums, I guarantee it. And the next day, I got a phone call from a band called Under Oath wanting to start this heavy band, and I didn't really know anything about heavy music, but they picked me up the next day in this car and drove me 2 hours north, and my mom was like, what is going on? But she, the prior night's event, it was kind of like, well, let's just see what happens. So I went, and that turned into the last 12 years of my life.